The Big Show with Night and Day. Anytime is a good time for a thick shake from Night and Day.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this gloomy Friday afternoon. It is the 24th of January 2025. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Right. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Well, we should be stoked with that. That's probably the best one we've ever done.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it's top five anyway. Speaking of top five, g'day, you stallion Mogey. How's life?
Yeah, going pretty grouse, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Pretty stoked to be on a Friday, the verge of a 3-day weekend, aren't we, up here in the 09, and the Auckland anniversary weekend happened on Monday. And,
Eyes to the front, brother.
Eyes to the front, hoodie, Jake. Good
Jesus.
God. Bloody ripper ahead, mate. As a result, we're going to have a huge show. And, Keyzie, the first Throbber of the year.
Yeah, mate. Indeed, the first Throbber of the year, and the reigning champion, Chris Key.
Hello.
Looking immaculate, all dressed in white there. Looks like a little angel boy. Angel boy with his little white cap and his... That is a sparkling white tee as well, can I just say that? How you going, Keyzie, you mad bastard?
I'm really great, thank you, Jason Hoyte. Feeling good. It's Friday. There's a long weekend ahead if you're in the Auckland area. Of course, we don't get a long weekend because the show goes out to everyone, not just Auckland.
We're back, bones.
So we'll be back on the Monday. Of course, first Throbber of the year. I've actually got a bit of a proposal for the first Throbber of the year because just for what happens if you win this year. You know, like some sort of reward.
Sure.
Don't look so stoked about it.
Hey, no, it is a long
Jase,
weekend.
how you going,
Yeah,
man?
I'm good, thanks, man. Good. I'm not doing too bad. Hey, no, it is the long weekend for Aucklanders out there, so if you're on the roads, let us know how they're looking on 3483. Also, Frout Out Shy Day.
That's
If
right.
you've got any Frout Outs, 3483, let's get into them. In the meantime, here's Tom Petty.
By the way, a Frout Out is a shout out. And if you send it on through a 3483, you're in the draw for a $50 9-day voucher.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
The cars there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Incidentally, it's our first Throbber of the year, and it's, the theme this time is road trips. That would be a good road trip song. The old cars
so
there.
true.
Pretty chill, but we've got a few shout-outs on 3483 there, Keyzie.
Not shout-outs, Jace, Frout-outs. They're great too. Huge Frout-out shout-out to the blokes at Eaton Beaver Decorating in Christchurch.
Oh.
Frout-out to Keyzie's massive nips.
Oh, yeah.
So that's great. You're all in the draw for a $50 9-day voucher. Now keep them coming.
Hey, speaking of cars, it doesn't really work now because Keyzie did his Frout Outs.
Yeah.
Damn it. There's been a huge study done. New figures have been released by AMI, an insurance company, Keyzie. You heard about them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool, eh? And it describes outlines what the most stolen cars are in the country. They do this every year.
Yes.
And the reason why they do it is so radio shows can have content.
Yeah. In fact, I think Brecky might have even talked about this as well. So
They did a really good job of it.
Didn't they write a tune about it?
Yeah, they did. Anyway, we're going to do something a bit more straightforward. So, number one, well, I'm going to go number three, actually. I'm going to count yours down. You ready for this, Keyzie?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, counting down.
Oh, wait.
Wow. The third most stolen car in New Zealand was the Nissan Tida.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, you had yours stolen, didn't you, Jase?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
1 month after I bought it.
That brown son
the brown
of a bitch.
leather.
With the brown leather interior.
It was your favourite car of all time.
Yeah, well, I loved
You'd
it.
fallen in love with that car.
I loved it. I gave it to my daughter, got nicked.
And this is the thing about it. People see the headlines. They see, the third most stolen car in the country. What they don't know about is the heartbreak that lies behind those figures.
Totally,
Think
man.
about little Jase sitting in his house there. No Nissan parked up in the driveway. Duck shit all over the lounge.
I forgot about the duck.
The second most stolen car in the country last year was the Toyota Corolla.
Really?
Yeah.
Corolla?
Solid car. that.
Very reliable.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
Your Toyotas.
I had one early days. I did 7 million kilometres in it.
Wow.
That is so crazy.
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
Didn't even need to change the tyres.
That's the thing, mate. They just go and go.
Yeah, I
They
think
go and go and go.
that was the old reputation. I
What do
don't
they do
think so
now?
anymore.
Well, they do go now.
They
but that's
go
'cause
and
it could be
go.
stolen.
Yeah. They go.
The number one Most stolen car of the year.
Ready?
Last year. The Toyota Agua. Now, I currently own a Toyota Aqua and a Nissan Tita,
Wow.
which means everybody wants them. They're in hot demand. There's not enough to go around, Keyzie.
Totally, man.
So many people want them.
Right.
There's not enough to go
Sought
around,
after.
so they steal them. Exactly
Yeah,
right.
they're massively sort of. And funnily enough, Mogey, I owned a Tita.
Yeah.
And I just bought an Aqua.
Exactly.
So you're suggesting
great
that
taste.
the most stolen cars list is sort of like a popularity list?
Yes.
Well, obviously.
Well, obviously it is.
Right.
If they weren't in demand, people wouldn't steal them.
Exactly. They
If
look
you
at them
didn't
and
want
go,
it,
what
you
a
wouldn't steal
beauty.
it.
Yeah, right.
And people wouldn't buy it if they didn't want it.
But because actually the number one car for years was always the Demio, the Mazda Demio.
The Mazda, yeah.
So that's dropped down the list now.
Yes.
You reckon that's because of you?
But it's like your little truckie.
My Chev.
No one
Yeah.
wants that.
No
So
one's
it's as
stolen
safe as
that.
houses. 'Cause
No,
you
no,
were
No
that's
one's
just-
not-
stolen that truck. And a whole year there's been an opportunity to sell that
Totally.
truck, and nobody wants it.
And you were saying how cheap it was to insure because
it's
no
a
one
classic.
wants,
$40 a
because no
month.
one wants to nick it.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
That's
That's not
outrageous.
But also, there's not enough of them driving
because
around.
the insurance companies are saying, well, who would nick that?
Exactly.
Well,
And
mine's
the answer is no one.
no, but there's not enough of them
As
driving.
evidenced by the amount of times that's been stolen,
You
which
know,
is none.
Can I be really honest about the Tita? You know, my one that got stolen with the brown leather interior.
And it had a chrome grille as
And
well.
it had a chrome grille.
It did.
You know, seriously, fellas, in hindsight, I don't blame them.
No.
It was a car, man.
Right. So your influence is so great that people are they have to have old Mogies.
They're sick rides, aren't they, Jace?
Sure are, man.
People snap their necks turning to look at the old Agua when old Mogey goes driving by, Keyzie.
Sure, man.
It's the black seeds.
Black keys.
Okay.
Are you steamed?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Pearl Jam there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday. It is a tune. 25 past 4 o'clock.
Hey, fellas, what's your vibe on splitting the bill?
I always like to pay.
Yeah, so do I.
Like pay the whole thing or split the bill?
Pay the whole thing.
You just shout everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe. The reason I bring it up is because earlier today, Hoyte, Jay and I went and played some golf, which was lovely. Got to the clubhouse. We had to get 2 golf carts. They're $50 each. 4 of us players. And I asked the young girl there, who would have been about 17, I reckon. She would have been 17.
I don't see why this sex has got anything to do with it, Keyzie.
Because she was a young girl. That's what she was.
I would have said 21.
You reckon?
Yeah, 21.
Okay, maybe it's just 21. Either way, she was very young. And I said to her, is it okay if we split that and pay $25 each? And she did the old Hoyte J.
Yeah.
And just looked really grumpily at the screen.
Yeah.
And so I said, is that a no? Because to be honest, I prefer if you just said no.
Did you say that?
Yeah, because
Good stuff.
the girl behind her was laughing. And I was just like, just say no. What's with that?
Yeah.
And also, it's
Yeah.
not hard. You
No.
just put $25, 00, okay, and then I pay. You know what I mean? There was no one there. It was a chill day.
Yeah.
And we ended up I paid for one, Hoyte J paid for another or something. You know, we didn't properly split it, but I feel like most places, unless you're dining with 10 people and they're asking to split it 10 ways, I feel like splitting the bill shouldn't be such a palaver.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I think if there's 10 people having dinner, they should still split the bill.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. You're in the service industry,
Yeah, right.
so you get to serving. That's just how it goes. Like, you've got multiple different people that meet up to have a meal together.
Yeah.
Then that's just part of it. People don't want to pay for it. Not everyone wants to shout everybody else at the table.
Do you want the money or not?
My point exactly.
Yes,
So we either pay separately or I'm leaving.
Yeah.
What would you prefer?
Yes, well, I don't pay at all then. Yeah, I don't have an issue with that. And I always have an issue because when I go out, I'm very polite and I respect the people that are serving me.
Why don't you do that here?
Well, you were saying though that one of the things that you love, one of the things that you love doing is when you go to a restaurant, you always make sure you go to the toilet and then go number ones with the seat down.
Yeah, you were saying that you love doing that.
Why do you do that?
I
Anyway,
don't know.
guess
It's just a habit I got into over the years, which I've never been able to shake. The only thing, The one thing that does bug me when it comes to that sort of
Does
thing...
it bug you?
Is it...
It's been bugging me.
I don't like the pressure of the tip situation.
Oh, we're not getting into that.
I
This is
know.
something else.
Sorry, are you still talking
This
about
is
going
something
Wiiiiiifes?
No, just, restaurant stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
We've already talked about
Yeah,
that.
we're not
Yeah, I
doing
know.
tips.
no
I know.
tips in New Zealand. New Zealand doesn't tip.
We don't tip.
Get rid of the tip thing.
I think we're all emphatic. Just suck it up and let us pay however we want to,
Well,
all right?
I kind of get it if it's super, super busy and there's a big, and
there's-
people are lined up,
yes.
but it's kind of, it is what it is, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, I think personally, I'd put a limit at maybe 6 people. If there's more than 6, I would say someone just pay for it and then put a photo with a receipt on a group chat or something.
I know. I think there actually is an app that you can get for this very purpose, where you can split the bill and everybody gets invited to it. And you can. I'll look that up. We'll have a chat about that later in the show.
Okay, cool.
Mind you, having said that, your idea of putting it on the sort of group app, you've done that before,
Group
where-
chat, yeah.
A group chat where you've ended up paying for heaps of stuff.
And then you put the receipt up. That's exactly what we
and
do.
you go, and you keep going,
Hey,
hey, fellas, I'll put that receipt up
wondering
again.
about the old
Yeah, I have done that before.
Yeah.
If you don't mind at some stage.
I think that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah, thanks, fellas. This just reminds me, actually, Hoyte J, you still owe all of us and our partners a free dinner.
That's true. Looking
Absolutely,
forward to
I
that.
do. Yeah, so am I, actually. Should be fun. I tell you what really gets my goat, though, tips.
We're not talking about tips.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
AC/DC there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. A few more shout-outs.
That's right. Fred out Shy Day, text them through on 3483 if you'd like to give someone a shout out. A lot of people on roadies and things right now, especially from up north. It is Auckland anniversary weekend. Here's a great shout out in the form of a talkback, which is you can send a verbal message using the iHeartRadio app. Just hit the little microphone down there, just like old Josh did.
G'day fellas, it's Josh here from Te Anau. I'd like to put a big frat out shy day to young Charles the Grease Monkey, who also, like you, Keyzie, has burnt meat patties and isn't afraid to get them out for the fellas.
Yeah, it's good.
Cheers.
That's good stuff. Thanks for that, Josh. Probably should have listened to that before playing it.
Actually, just on that front, Keysie's not wearing a top at the moment. He's feeling so relaxed about his nips now
Yes.
after having all that positive feedback that he's going topless around the joint.
Yes.
Hey, now listen.
Hang on, there's another one.
Oh,
Here's
there's
He's
another
got
one.
his t-shirt tied around his head.
Yeah, just wearing like a do-rag. Here's another one. This is from Pugsan, who's not here today. He's on a roadie, so let's see what Pugsan has to say.
Yeah, g'day, fellas. It's Pugstart here. I'm about 7 hours into an 8-hour roadie. Just wanted to report and say the road trip songs, I think they were a success, were they? Yeah, success. So thanks for all your help there, fellas, and for listeners as well. Mogey and Keyzie, miss you so much, guys. Miss your sweet faces. Have a wonderful Friday and weekend. Huh? What about him? Love you guys. Bye.
Wow.
What about Hoyte J? What about him?
What about old Pugsan operating the harem on the road there?
That's
there's
pretty.
a real giggle fest he had going on there, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's
God,
Pugsan. You know what he's like.
Yeah.
He's living his best life at the moment, isn't he?
He
Yeah.
certainly
Now,
is.
listen, I want to put something to the audience out there because I'm filthy.
Sorry, have you got a bone to pick right now, man?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I got a bone to pick.
You know that recently a video was released of Hoyte J stealing chips from the ACC storeroom there.
Did that video bug you?
No. And boy, did I get a hammering for that video.
Oh.
Even from my wife.
Lucky
And,
guy.
Now, we're in a dilemma. It's Friday afternoon. They've just had a fresh delivery of chips I've seen too.
They have.
And all the fellas keep saying to me, Hoyte J, go and steal a packet of chips. Go and steal. And it's like, I would have, apart from the fact that you all betrayed me by posting that video, and I'm trying to convince either Mogey or Keyzie to go and do it.
So
but
you want them
neither of
stolen. It doesn't matter.
Neither of them has the bollos to go and do it.
It's a tricky situation, isn't it? Because it's it sponsors product, which means it's free. Do you know what I mean? So it's not costing anyone.
Yes.
It just feels like it's free to a good home is how I feel about it. But I also know that Mike Lane takes it very seriously. He feels like it's for the people. But he doesn't care about the people.
No, he hates the people. But can I also just say, Jase, you asking us to steal it is still you trying to steal chips.
Well, no, you guys are hammering me to go and steal
don't
some.
want
And it's
any.
like, if you want chips, you go and steal them.
I do want them, and I don't want to be the one to go and steal them. And I feel like you should go and steal them. I do.
Okay,
That's
well,
how I feel.
If I steal
Yes.
them, have you guys got my back on
Well,
this
this
or what?
is how I feel about it. I don't even think it is stealing because I think it sponsors product, and I think, in fact, that we're on air. We're talking about Snackerchingy. Surely the point is that they get promoted more heavily. Are we not doing the job, carrying the load for the ACC and Mike Lane?
Well, I am.
Isn't that why Snackerchingy is involved, to get more profile? Surely. Feels like this is worth millions of dollars.
Okay,
look
well,
at us. Look at us. We're addicts.
Okay, how about this? One box each because of the plug Mogey just did.
Yeah, that was worth about $500K.
All right, let's do it.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Everclear there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 4:48. If you are on the road in Auckland, heading out of town, text us on 3483. Tell us what the traffic's like.
Yeah.
Because Keyzie's heading out later on and he wants to know.
Yeah, and it's also Auckland anniversary weekend. It's a long weekend. It's going to be absolutely stuffed. Fellas, I've got a proposal around the Throbber.
Throbber.
So I've won it once now. I won last year. Mogey,
Yeah.
you've won it several times. 3.
Yeah.
Have we been going for 4 years?
I got the 3-peat.
Yeah, Jase, how many times have you won it overall?
Never. No, but sorry, have we been going
Three
for
and a
4
half.
years?
3.5 years.
So how does that work? If you've won it 3 and he's won it
we'll
1.
see if you can work it out over the weekend, and we'll talk about it when we get back on Monday.
Yeah, it's a pretty tricky
That's
one.
a hard one.
Yeah.
Oh, half a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Jace, well done, man. Really
You're
good.
half
Thanks,
as
man.
good at Scrabble as you are at working out that maths.
I was
there.
never good at maths, Mogey.
Maths Mogey. Fellas, the proposal that I've got is whoever wins the Throbber this year, you get to December when we finish, whoever's got the most wins in the column gets to have an hour of their Throbbers played. Do you know what I mean? On the final show.
air?
Yeah. So to celebrate, Mogey's won, and so he gets to play out all of his Throbbers, whether it's an hour, whether it's literally every winning Throbber you've chosen, whether it's an hour or 2 hours of the show, and it's all about the winner of the Throbber, and we make it all about them.
I feel like that's a decision beyond us.
No, we've done it, but like usually, I mean, the last few years, we didn't last year, but the years before, we would do a Throbber special where we'd play all the winning Throbbers.
Right, did we?
Yeah, we did. We just forgot about it this year,
right.
2024. But I think we bring it back and we like really target in on
I
the
sort
winner.
of feel like your prize for winning should somehow be making the two losers suffer. This just doesn't really do it for
Well,
me.
how about
Sure.
this? If Hoyte J wins, we will be suffering because his music taste is shit.
Oh, that's true.
That is true.
You know, and I know you guys like making other, everyone else suffer in that, but it is also a good way to, build up the winner. And then we could also add in a suffering aspect as well. I just thought this could be a good initial proposal.
Well, how about this? How about whoever wins, Keyzie shouts us all dinner at the end of the year?
So you're telling me
That's pretty good.
unless I win, if I win, I don't have to shout at all?
No one's saying that.
No, just whoever wins, Keyzie shouts dinner for all the team.
That is a shit. How about this? Whoever loses shouts dinner for everyone.
Well, we've done that before in the years that I won, but nobody did, never happened.
Yeah, but you didn't really enforce it though, Mogey. You were pretty chill about
I
it.
didn't know how to enforce it.
So do you like the suggestion or not? Is it like, can we think about it?
Yeah, we can think about it. I think we could probably come up with something better. They could be part of the prize, but we could have lots of different things.
I think we should add to it so that by the end of the year, you're genuinely stoked
to be a winner.
to be a winner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, maybe we could ask the audience and see what wicked ideas they can come up with.
3483, send in your ideas. Everyone that texts through in the draw for a $50 night and day voucher.
And people will be relieved to know I didn't steal any chips, all right?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. It is the Friday Throbber. For those of you that don't know what that is, every Friday about this time, 5 o'clock, we pick a tune that will send you off into your Friday night, into the weekend, feeling good.
Yeah.
it's changed ever so slightly in the sense that we've got themes now, which we never used to have.
Yeah.
So it's more in keeping with the theme as
That's
well.
right. Because we kind of ran out of songs over the first couple of 3 years there.
Yes.
So, now we've come themes and we're allowed to go back and use songs, whereas previously we could only use them the one time and then they were off limits.
Yes. And what happens is we each play our song, then you give us a call on 0800 Hauraki and decide who's going to win. First to two wins.
That's right. First to two wins and then gets their song played in full. Who wants to go first today? The theme is Road Trip.
Road Trip. Well, this came off the back of old Puxan going on his roadie and then coming up with 3 wounding tunes to play to the ladies in his car, which not only did he play the songs, he also gave a wounding reason why he was playing each of those songs.
And he wrote an essay for each of them. Unbelievable.
I loved it.
Real navel-gazing stuff. Why don't you go first, Jace?
Yeah, sure, man. This is a band that genuinely is my roadie band.
Kings of Leon.
What's it called?
Pickup Truck.
Not really a throbber, though, is it?
Well, no, but hang on. This is my point, though. It's got to be to the theme, and when I'm on a road trip, I love that sort of tune.
No, it's good stuff, man.
Thanks,
Jace, well
mate.
done, brother.
I've gone with something that, every time in your car, if this comes on, everybody's doing the same thing.
A dance.
Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
That's Bohemian Rhapsody, obviously.
It is. The famous scene from Wayne's World.
Yes.
One of the all-time greats.
It's a great sing-along song,
It really
isn't it?
is. It really is.
Okay, Jace, gee, support Mogey much?
Well, no, it is. It's a great
Just like
sing-along
Jason's
song.
was great. What do you got, Keyzie?
I've got a song called Road Trip. Haven't heard this in ages. It's from a Kiwi band too, Stereogram. God, it's a tune. I haven't heard that in ages.
That'll give me a
why.
headache if you were playing that.
Yeah. Old mate was doing his rapping again, was he?
Was there a bit of rap in there, Keyzie?
Is that funny, is it? What's wrong with rap? You guys crack yourself up, eh?
It's the look on your face.
Now listen,
good stuff.
ultimately New Zealand are the
Yes.
ones that decide. So give us a call right now on 0800 Hauraki. In the meantime, here's another great tune, the Rolling Stones.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed, the Rolling Stones there, incidentally. Before that, the theme today, roadies, road trips.
That's right. You call us 0800 Hauraki. You have your say. Jace, you're up first, weren't you? What was the name of the song again?
Pickup Truck.
I have a pickup truck, and I don't like that song.
Yeah. I went with this absolute throbber.
Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
Oh, that's a good song. We don't play that enough, eh? But is that Bohemian Rhapsody? It's a tune. I went with a tune that I hadn't listened to for years, actually. Stereogram, Road Trip.
Bring it back like on the other side.
Stop rapping over the top of it. Stop rapping over the top of my song.
Ultimately, though, the people decide. G'day, Jake, you mad bastard. How's life?
Bloody good, thanks, Jase. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good, thanks, mate. What are you running with there, Jake?
Keyzie today.
Oh, okay.
Good on you, Jake.
Oh, Keyzie. Good stuff, mate. You loser. G'day, Ian. How's life, mate?
Good, man, good.
Yeah, good on you, mate. You having a good Friday, eh, Ian?
I have. Yeah, it's been too bloody hot, but with a beer in hand, I can't complain now.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you, mate. What are you running with, Ian?
Well, sorry, Mogey. You usually have a goodie, but unless you're driving through the city trying to recreate Wayne's
Get on with it, man.
I'm going Keyzie.
Oh, good on you, Ian.
Clean sweep. Clean sweep, loser.
Tune, man.
Just play it.
Turn it up.
Can I rap over the top of it? Can we keep the microwave?
Keep the microwave on, Jase. Let's go, brother! Stereogram!
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Tune.
Can you not rap over the top of my throbber, please?
I can't help it, man. When I hear a sick beat like that, I just got to lay down some rappage.
I found that really stressful. I like when I'm on a roadie, I want to chill, man.
Yeah.
And just listen to tunes. That was just too hectic for me, Keyzie. But
that was a guy.
You're a legitimate champion.
Oh,
thank you very much. That was a person going 105 in the fast lane. Is what that song was.
Man. Yeah.
Your song was someone going like 45
in a pickup truck.
Oh, someone pulled over to the side in the rest area.
That's right.
Just chilling out, having a couple of durries.
Just a quick throbber score update, fellas. You got Mogey on 0.
Yeah.
What? Sorry. Hoyte J on 0. Keyzie on 1.
Hey, well done, mate.
Well done, man.
Can we also, Keyzie,
hello,
as we go along here, can we put in there what the winning throbber was each week?
Yeah.
And who's won it?
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that okay?
That's the idea,
You're doing that?
That was the idea.
Okay, great.
And then whoever won the overall was my pitch.
Yeah.
All their throbbers were then played.
Just to save Pugs a job at the end of the year, which I could see happening.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care if it saves him a job. He didn't say good day to me when he was on his roadie, so bugger him. Don't put it in there.
Jace, man, you and him need to just sort it out, okay?
Oh, we'll sort it out all right,
But
don't you worry about that, mate.
Don't you think the fact that Pugson has beef with you maybe is because of the way you treat him?
Yeah, totally does, but if he's got an issue with it, take it outside.
3483, a lot of feedback not only on the throbbers, but also on various punishments/rewards if we win. How about this? They're all shit, to be honest.
Mogey gets my vote.
Oh, yeah.
That's how that ends.
It was that bit at the end. Yeah. Someone here suggesting personal stakes. Whoever wins gets to take all of them. Mogey's Budgie Smugglers, Keyzie's Nebulizer, or Hoyte J's Dog Squad earnings for the year.
Oh, yeah, true.
The issue with that is Mogey's Budgie Smugglers are worth about $10.
Well, not now that I've had my downstairs rubbing around on the inside of them. Honestly, those were very small. They were about your size, I reckon, Jase.
Quite possibly, and worth
very low on the hip.
You are completely right because you wore them. They're worth way more bits of your foreskin flesh on them.
Oh my god, that is
I haven't got one.
So graphic.
I mean,
guys,
stuff.
Oh, what?
That's enough
Stuff.
How about the winner gets to shoot Keyzie in the nips with a paintball gun?
Well, it's a big target, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's a really good one, Jase, because the nips are massive.
They are big nipples.
Nothing wrong with that, Keyzie.
Yeah, it's good.
It's nothing wrong with that, man.
Why was Jase just...
Keyzie.
Yeah, good stuff. There's a good text here as well. Bold assumption to think you'll all survive till December.
Oh, hell.
Oh, jeez.
What?
That was from management upstairs. This is a tune.
It is a tune,
This is a
actually.
road trip tune.
Thumbs down on this one from old Mogey.
No, I don't mind this one. She's pretty good. His heart.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Radio head there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Fellas, over this Christmas break, it was a great opportunity, and I guess maybe you did the same thing, where you get to reflect upon your life.
Yes.
Where you get to think about the future and what you want to do in that future. And, and I started thinking about my life beyond radio. And I was thinking, because my wife and I have been looking up for little businesses that we could maybe get into or buy or start. And I was thinking, people always say, what's your skill set?
Oh.
What are you working with here?
And what do you say to that?
And I looked at myself and I said, well, first of all, I'm a pretty famous actor.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty famous radio host. I'm an MC. I'm a voice artiste. I've got all these skills.
Yeah.
So what what could I do with those skills looking forward? And the answer just hit me like a thunderbolt, like a blaze of lightning. It was so blatantly obvious that I'm thinking when I move on from radio to get into becoming an infomercial specialist.
Oh, yes.
Like Suzanne Paul.
Yeah, like Suzanne Paul. I've done a few infomercials in my time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I've got the voice, I've got the look, I've got a shitload of polo necks that I can wear. I've got like really good sort of infomercial slacks, and I've got the voice for it, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's all good stuff. But you got to be hired, I guess, is the big issue.
Well,
secondly, I haven't seen an infomercial for some years.
Yeah.
They still exist?
Well, yeah, they absolutely exist.
Well, the funny thing is, that's why it's a great fit, because I heard someone saying the other day, I haven't seen Jason Hoyte for some years. Does he still exist?
Yeah.
So that's actually a really good fit.
Well, imagine me in a park, for example.
In a who?
In a park.
Oh.
Yeah. Walking along there with the camera on me,
So you're filming?
Yes.
You're holding the camera?
Well, no, someone else. I'll hire someone to do that part of it.
Get a camera person to do it.
Like, my flaccid member was really affecting my love life. And then I discovered Maniolo.
And then the director will say, okay, Jace, can you stop talking to the makeup lady? Now we need to, it's action.
Yes. So I reckon I do like 4 or 5 of those a month. Tickety-boo, I'm a rich man.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, weirdly enough, back in the day when I did do infomercials, I thought this is my destiny.
Oh, did you?
You know what I mean? And that way I can live my dream of doing, 3 or 4 infomercials a month and being on the road the rest of the time with my wife in our camper van.
I more saw you in the sort of the shopping network style, which is in studio, and they sort of pedal out more and more, just sort of old tat, and you've really got to sell it.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
But wait, there's more.
If you call now, you can have all of it twice.
Yeah, exactly. If you call 0800 86 86 80, totally, any of those things.
Do you think, so if you were to do this, would that mean you'd leave our show?
Well, this is what I'm talking about after radio.
I reckon you should do it. You should go for it.
Yeah, totally,
Like this year.
Because I know I'm earning big bucks now.
Yeah.
But I could be doing way less.
Do it.
I could be doing way less and getting really well paid.
Yeah.
And then, spend the rest of my time. We could still meet up for golf in that, Keyzie, and I could cane your ass like I did today. But
is this just a roundabout way to bring that
up? But what do you think, fellas? Great idea, eh?
Yeah,
I should do it now.
Love it.
I mean, I would do it now, but I'm still under contract, Keyzie.
You are.
That's a shame. I reckon, though, you did cane my ass today, actually. Mm. Good for you, man. That's great.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support.
Hoity!
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Douche. Rage Against the Machine there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon.
Hoity!
Yeah,
hey, fellas, my wife has actually got an offer for you guys. Would you be interested?
Like it.
It's to do with accounting.
Accounting what?
Accounting your finances and that.
Sure.
Why? What do you think it was?
Oh, I was open to anything.
Except this.
You know how we run a pretty slick operation in terms of our finances. So every week, various automatic payments put small amounts of money into various accounts. You've got your groceries account, your utilities account. I've got a fun account.
You got a beer account.
I got a fun account.
Motorcycle account.
Motorbike account. For saving up for a motorbike. Sports account because we want to encourage playing indoor netball and squash and golf and stuff like that.
Squash dog.
She's actually sat down because she was listening to the show the other day, and she's made you guys some accounts, and she's got some ideas for you.
Okay.
Would you be interested in at least just hearing me out?
You know what it sounds like, man? It sounds like we're going to get stitched up here, or Keyzie's going to put the boot in.
Yeah. It does have that vibe about it, doesn't it?
What do you mean? It's my wife wrote that.
Oh, okay, great. Hit us, Keyzie.
So Jace, will start with you, man. She suggested a massive honker account. Just joking.
Okay, but in terms of that, I'm open to that. But I mean, what's it for?
I don't know. We put a hell of a lot of funds in there, brother. That's literally it. Right, let's move. Let's play a song.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Smashing Pumpkins there on the radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. And remember, if you're leaving Auckland at the moment for the Auckland anniversary weekend, just be taking it easy, all right? There's no rush.
There's no rush.
Just chill out, man.
Unless you can get there faster.
Yeah.
In which case, yeah.
Just gun it.
And
Pedal to the metal.
If you're somewhere that is in Auckland, because you don't have an anniversary weekend, so who cares? Then gun it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get after it.
Absolutely. Now, you're going down to Taupo.
Nailed
Yes,
it. Well
you're
done,
right.
Mogey.
I did it.
You did. That's the first time ever.
Yeah. God, it's a real bugbear for me, that
That's
one.
a shocker, yeah.
It's a shocker for me. This evening, Keyzie, any sort of packages of food you're taking with you?
Yeah, what do you
or-
got planned, brother?
What's the plan for food and stuff? Because I know you get hungry.
Yeah, it's a special sort of a trip that you have. It'll be you and your missus there. You're going down to a wedding, so that's special. Automatically, it's romantic.
Our wedding anniversary on Monday or Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a wedding anniversary weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We're going to stop at the gas station.
Yes. Which one though?
Bombay.
Yeah, it's a goodie.
You get a pie.
Oh, okay. Does your wife like a pie?
She's more of a sausage roll gal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why did you start laughing, Jace? What's funny about a sausage roll?
Nothing at all. I'm just not a great fan of the sausage roll.
Yeah, right.
I feel
I
like
hate a sausage roll.
they've deteriorated over the years
Yeah.
a little bit. You know what
Speak
I mean?
for yourself, mate. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't even try them anymore.
No.
They're just completely off limits for me. But that's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have?
I'll have a pie. I'll go
Like hot, spicy buffalo chicken-y sort of thing.
if they've got buffalo chicken, I'm all over it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Dad's pies.
Yeah. Good on you, mate.
Of course, they're making the Radio Hauraki pie at the moment. Angus beef, jalapeno, and cheese. And if
Yeah.
you get a photo of yourself eating one of those at a gas station, supermarket, whatever it might be, hauraki.co.nz, you can win yourself $5,000.
That's a weird thing to start jabbering on about when we're trying to talk about your road trip. So what do you do then with your pie there?
Yeah, well,
I'm assuming you have to eat it in the forecourt because you don't like getting any crumbs in your truckie
no, we're not going in my
On your
truck.
curry?
Or my curry.
or your brum brum.
We're going in my wife's car.
Oh, okay,
Basically-
so she doesn't mind pastry all over the place. Then.
Well, she was like, "Oh, hey, what are we gonna do for dinner?" And I was like, "Oh, whatever you want, babe, we can do it." She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, just gas station food."
Right, so it's your wife's car, so she's driving.
So she'll be driving,
Yeah.
and basically I was like, well, if we're stopping at a gas station, you're not eating food in my car.
Yeah.
We'll have to take yours.
Well, the reason I asked this, Mogey, is because, as we said earlier, Keyzie and I had a round of golf today, and he was up all last night making egg sandwiches.
Yeah.
You know what I
100%.
mean? And now he's on a big romantic roadie, his anniversary weekend, and he's just taken her to a bloody petrol station.
Yeah, he's a flash bastard.
What's that about, man?
Sorry, fellas, I should have made her some sandwiches too. But don't forget, take a photo of yourself eating that pie.
Yes.
Hauraki.co.nz,
$5,000,
$5,000. Yeah.
Perfect
Beautiful.
road trip food, isn't it, Keyzie?
So good, man.
Hey?
Plus, you could win $5,000 thanks to Dad's pies.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. You are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. Day. No.
No, it would have worked, except Keyzie blew it.
Yeah, can we just not overcomplicate this process, please?
I'm always blowing it.
It's
Sorry,
really weird.
fellas.
Just before we went to... You know what it's like sometimes where you feel like you've got a pubic hair in your mouth?
I have never experienced that.
Well, it's not...
Why a pubic hair?
Well, because...
I laser my downstairs.
Oh, right. Well, it's not yours.
Whose is it?
But it's that... It's a denser hair. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just like,
Yeah.
And I'm
you
sure, but I think I got it from a sushi.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you suggesting there's pubes in your sushi?
Well,
Maybe you got it off the octopus.
Yeah, I don't know. That little bit of sashimi octopus there. Hey, now listen, by the way, if you're driving out of Auckland, for God's sake,
Chill out, man.
chill out, take it easy.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
get where you need to go. You don't need to rush.
And the reason we mention that is not because we're Auckland focused, but because it is a public holiday this weekend on the Monday, if you are from Auckland. So no doubt the traffic is routed.
Yeah, but if you see a gap, take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Gun it. Hey, now in the podcast outro today, what's the clip today, Keyzie?
Keyzie?
I've no idea, actually.
Ah.
It says Keyzie something, but I
Keyzie
can't read
something.
the back end of it. If you want to listen to the full clip, though, it comes out 7:30 tonight, along with a highlights package of the show.
You feel like a kindred spirit there, Keyzie?
Nah.
It sort of has a dead man's look in his eyes as well, actually.
And a
Does he?
moustache as well, yeah. And it's just, people send
It's uncanny.
It's
Can I
not
put it to you that way? It's
uncanny.
uncanny.
It is not.
It's quite the combo, isn't it? The old moustache and big nips.
We'll get-
Right, so that was...
So Keyzie and his doppelganger.
Yeah, my doppelganger. People keep sending me the same clip of a guy with massive nipples playing guitar on Instagram. And that was me basically just saying, hey, I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's been sent to me 50 times in the last 2 days.
To be fair, at least that guy can play guitar.
Totally, man. You know who else can? Old Hemi Hendrix.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Foo Fighters there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. I forgot to ask. I haven't even mentioned it today, Mogey, and it's been very poor of me. How's the ribs feeling today?
Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, better than yesterday, to be honest. But I've got to go and have a CT scan.
Oh, okay.
Which will give me a bit more of an idea. It was a bit of a blessing in disguise, actually, because even though they haven't found any bleeding as yet, it did reveal that I've got a polycystic liver.
Right.
Which is good eating. So I've got polycystic kidneys, which I knew about, which apparently means eventually they'll swell up and shut down eyes to the front. But I didn't know that I had a polycystic liver. And what's happened is generally a liver, Jace, it'll live on your, as you look at it, as you look down, be on the right-hand side, but to the right, sort of directly under your right nipple.
Okay. Good to know.
Don't look at me after saying nipple.
Because of the cysts that have gone on my liver now, my liver has become enlarged, and it now goes all the way to the other side and is underneath my left nipple as well.
So
it's massive. It's a huge bastard.
Well, it
of a
needed
liver.
to be after the Christmas break.
Well, that's right. So that's part of it. I Googled it because immediately I was then told I needed an X-ray. So that I said to the nurse, well, I was just going to go into the waiting room and doom Google because I'm assuming that I'm going to die now.
Yes.
But it turns out it has no effect on the liver whatsoever. My concern is that I've also got cysts on my pancreas, which is what they're going to check next.
Good Lord.
Because if you've got cysts on that, they can be cancerous.
Oh, God.
Thankfully and incredibly, I got health insurance last week.
Wow.
So probably 3 days before I smashed myself on that spa. Luckily, there's video evidence, so they think that I was full of it. But I found it interesting when I called the health insurance people, the questions I asked. Now, what kind of questions do you think that they would ask, Jace?
Are you a smoker?
Correct.
How much do you drink each week?
Yeah, how much do I drink?
What do you say to these?
Nothing. I said nothing. I don't drink anything, which is true. I don't.
Yeah.
But then I think the smoking question was, have you smoked in the last year? And that.
And did you answer
I said
heavily?
yes. Yeah, I said absolutely I did. Yeah, I'm not going to lie about it because I've got a whole radio show's worth of evidence that I do smoke.
Yes.
The other question he asked me, which I found interesting, was, do you have 5+ a day veggies and fruit?
Wow. Okay, that's specific.
Did you say you went 4 months without eating a single vegetable last year?
I forgot
And you got scurvy?
I forgot about that. But does eating 5+ a day really have that much of an effect? I thought that was a very weird. That's just some kind of bullshit marketing slogan that they've come up with. It's not science.
Yes.
So if I have 4, am I going to die? What if I have 4 a day?
Yeah.
Very odd. I thought that was very odd.
Or if I have 7 a day, am I doing it too
Well,
much?
5+ is all good, I think.
right.
What about if you have 5 cherry tomatoes?
Oh, exactly right, Keyzie.
You know what I mean,
there's
bro?
a myriad of possibilities out there. But anyway, I managed to sign on, so happy days with that. Have you got health insurance here, Keyzie?
Yeah, I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Your backbone.
What about you, Jace?
Oh, they won't insure me.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Guns. Roses there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
That's
A
fun.
new way of doing it.
That's fun,
That's
yeah.
good. Hey, I watched Alien Romulus.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. And that was on Disney, I think.
Yes.
Didn't your wife work on that?
My wife? No. She worked on Alien... no, Predator.
Oh, Predator.
Predator one, but that hasn't come out yet. And it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It's it's more horror-y than the other ones. Quite scary. My wife wanted to watch it because she's like, I've worked on that other film and I should see what it's like. About halfway through, she said, I'm not watching anymore. I'm not watching anymore. I said to her, scared. She goes, no. It's just making me really anxious. So yeah,
scared, yeah.
Yeah.
So she stopped watching it, but it is pretty freaky.
Right.
It's horror.
But it is good because I think Pugs, who loves those movies,
He went and saw that at the cinema.
he actually really enjoyed it, I think.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, there you go.
I watched that as well.
Did you?
Not last night, though.
No.
During the holidays. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Which sent me on a bit of an alien spiral.
Well, they have it all on there, don't
Yeah.
they? They have every Alien movie on there. It's a good series.
Yeah, they're brilliant. I watched, through your recommendation, Mogey, American Fiction last night.
Can I just say about Aliens?
Yes.
That must have the best directors ever. When you think the first one was Ridley Scott, the second one was David Fincher, Fight Club,
Yes.
Seven, Curious Case of Benjamin Button, your favourite Keyzie, James Cameron. Those are the first three. Those were the directors.
Shane
Pretty amazing.
Cameron.
Shane Cameron, yeah.
Wow.
The Mountain Warrior.
The Mountain Warrior.
How good. American Fiction, soft.
Yeah.
Very Keyzie and his wife
Hang
type
on,
of
sorry,
movie.
that's two drive-bys I've received here.
No, I'm just saying, very inoffensive. Basically about a writer who is actually a very good writer, but his work doesn't really sell.
Yes.
And as a result, just to sort of take the piss,
Yeah.
he writes an absolutely shocking novel.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just crap, and he hates it, but it just goes off.
He's African American.
He's African-American.
and He just writes as a person, but he sort of starts writing things from the point of view of the ghetto, so-called ghetto,
Right,
and those
yes.
kind of characters, and those are things that do really well. I think if it had stuck to its knitting a bit more,
Yes.
and just stuck in that environment, then I think it would have been a better movie. Because, of course, I remembered quite late last night after saying yesterday that I enjoyed the film on this very segment, that it banged on a bit.
Yeah, it did
dragged,
go on a
dragged
little bit.
on a bit.
But, you know, a nice, soft, easy peasy,
Can I-
Keyzie watch.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I'm offended that you say that, but also as I'm listening, I'm like, actually, that probably would go down quite well with my wife.
Yes.
So maybe we will watch it.
Academy Award nominated, worth a watch. It's a well-made film that, like everything else, is probably too long.
And the soundtrack is a bit Mills and Booney.
I don't even notice that, actually.
It's
Yeah.
like aren't those novels?
Yeah, novels, you know, the sort of,
How can a soundtrack be novelly?
well, a kind of
romancy
romancy and kind of
schmaltzy.
Yeah, right.
schmaltzy.
Schmaltzy.
Yes.
I had a pizza party on the deck of my mate's house last night. Didn't have time to watch anything, fellas.
Okay.
When you say pizza party, are you being ironic and trying to be funny? Like, what's the go with pizza party?
No, not really. I was just calling it a pizza party. I don't know why. Two of us got pizzas. The girls got burgers.
Oh,
Meat patties.
Did you get your own pizzas? Like each have one each?
No, that me and Matt, the guy.
Yeah.
We got two pizzas and had half each, and shared them around. Whereas the
Yeah.
girls didn't want pizza. My wife doesn't like pizza for some reason.
Right.
Loves pepperoni though. And they had burgers. So that's the pizza party. Anyway, God, fellas, get a load of this tune. So good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Weezer there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Now listen up. The surf and turf competition, thanks to our mates at Super Liquor. There's only 1 week to go on that,
Oh, my
fellas.
God.
So people
That's flown by.
It has. People need to get involved right now because you could win a surfboard. You could win a
set of golf clubs.
A set of golf clubs. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
That's right. Which one takes your fancy? Text either surf or turf to 3483. Get yourself in the draw. Brand new surfboard, brand new golf clubs. Can't go wrong.
golf cubs.
Golf Cubs. It's like a group of baby bears that play golf.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cutesy, Keyzie.
Yeah.
I'd probably take the golf clubs as well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all thanks to Super Liquor, who love saying cheers to summer.
Hey, can I just ask very quickly? I know you're about to get into something there, Keyzie, but if someone chooses the surfboard, right, can I have the golf clubs?
Oh, that's a good question.
No, it's not. No, you can't. Just need to apologise, fellas. Yeah.
Again.
No, this isn't an apology to the listeners. This is an apology to one member of the Big Show. Now, yesterday, Mogey...
Oh, it's Mogey. I thought it would surely be me.
No, what have I done to you?
Heaps of stuff, man.
Yesterday, Mogey woke up at 3 a.m. and went to A&E.
Yeah, the emergency room.
Spent the whole day trying to get a scan on his ribs there. He thought he had bleeding liver and was about to die and blah, 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 blah.
There's a room of emergencies, Jace.
Yeah, man.
All the emergencies gather in the one room, the emergency room.
Excellent.
An emergency Mogey was
Can
in
we
there.
pull ourselves together, please, and just get on with it?
Excuse me, Jace. I'm getting an apology here, mate.
Exactly. Get on with it.
No, unlike you, I like to do apologies properly. Now, I walked in the room yesterday with some exciting news. A member of the Hauraki team had got a new job, and I was stoked for them because they were really relying on it.
Yeah.
And I walked in and I was so excited to share the news that I went to tap. I was like, I'll tap Mogey on the shoulder, and then I was like, nah, I'll give him a friendly jab in the ribs there with my finger.
Yeah.
Literally the day he had scanned his ribs, that exact. Did I hit the spot?
Exact spot.
The exact spot.
Yeah.
I jabbed him in the rib. In a playful.
Look, Keyzie, I'll be honest with you. Did it hurt? Of course it did. Am I a backbone? Yes. Will I shut up and get on with it? Absolutely. I don't want that experience to discourage you from making physical contact with me.
Well, that's
because
the thing.
It's very, very rare for you to do. It might even be the first time you've ever done it.
It literally was. I was like, I've never tapped Mogey on the shoulder or done anything. I'm going to go in with a friendly, and then I just straight into the liver.
It was worth it, mate, because the joy I felt from you reaching out and touching me overrode the amount of pain that I also felt simultaneously.
Right. Okay.
Even though it's probably put back my recovery by weeks.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jason. No, hang on. Mogey. Hang on. Mogey, I'm sorry. I don't just apologise, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
It was heartfelt.
What was that, Jace?
Can I ask then, Keyzie, when you come into the studio every day and kick me in the balls, what's that?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's your show done and dusted for your Friday afternoon as we head into a long weekend for, people that live in Auckland anyway. Not us, though, because we'll be back on Monday. You mentioned in the podcast outro today, Mogey, you might go to the Wiiiiiifes, have a bit of time there. What else?
Well, tonight, I don't know, I might go to a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
A restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
I've also got some films I'd like to see because I still haven't seen... what's his name there? Scorsese, the Killers of the Flower Moon. I still haven't seen that.
Right, okay.
I still haven't seen that one with Oppenheimer. Haven't seen that.
Yeah.
So there's a couple that I'm keen to cross off the list, but I think it's going to be a ripper weekend. I'd like to get some swimming in.
Yes,
feel
nice.
like it's been a while, so yeah. Looking forward to the, so-called long weekend.
Yeah, mate. Keyzie, you off to a wedding? You got to behave yourself?
Of course, mate. My wife will be there. Not that if she wasn't there, I wouldn't behave.
Yeah, right.
Well,
you know.
At least you'll have your ring on.
Yeah. So road trip, driving down right now, actually. She's outside in the car waiting for me.
Whoa.
Straight in there, long weekend down in Taupo to be beautiful. What about you, Hoyte J? What are you doing?
Yeah, well, hopefully, I've been convinced, actually. I'm going to go home tonight and tell my wife we are going to the family batch. Let's do it.
Good on you.
Have a few swims, get my ass handed to me, as you correctly pointed out, and Scrabble, bit of reading, bit of eating, all that jazz. But listen, we will be back on the Monday, so don't despair. Also, check out our Instagram account and our podcast. Till Monday, see you later.
Bye.